Hello everybody, this is the movie Maniacs with me, Carter.
And it's Andrew.
In honor of Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice coming out March 25th, we will be reviewing select Batman movies and select Superman movies to lead up to the release. And today we get to talk about my favorite movie of all time. Just 1 second. Da 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 da.
He loves this movie.
I have a poster that's in my room. I keep it over there on the right in the centerpiece because I need to see this before I go to bed while I'm doing homework to keep me happy. It's just a reminder of who I am in life. So I'm just gonna put it back there. And let's get right into the review for Batman.
Let's do it.
Alright everybody, so we're going to talk about Batman, so we'll jump right into the positives, but first let me just acknowledge what this movie is. Batman is from 1989. It is the second big superhero movie after Superman, which is also a fantastic movie from 1978. Great movie, but for some reason this movie is my favorite movie of all time. I don't know why. It's not the best movie ever made, I know that. There's a lot of problems and I'll acknowledge those, but I love this movie so much because it brings back so many nostalgic childhood memories. I watched this movie a lot when I was a kid, had the DVD. I was always asking my dad if I could watch it. And yeah, I just love, there's so many quotable lines in this movie. So great.
I just thought you were done. I just want to ask this one question. How many times do you think you've seen this movie? I'm really curious.
Well, I've definitely seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure and The Rocketeer the most times. Those are probably about 50 times I've seen those two.
Good films.
Yeah. I've seen those a lot of times. But Batman, I'd say I've maybe seen it 15, 20 times in my lifetime. Still a lot.
No, I've seen it once.
Yeah.
3 years ago. So, yeah.
I know the movie pretty much backwards and front. Yeah, I love it. So, positives. Andrew, you want to start? Because I'm just going to ramble.
I want you to ramble. You go first.
Alright, so first off, this movie has one of the best movie scores of all time by Danny Elfman. Is absolutely fantastic. It's so epic and large, and it's freaking epic. It makes me want to, it's the type of music that if I had a Batmobile, I'd be blasting it in the car while I'm driving down the street. Speaking of that, the Batmobile in this movie is the best Batmobile, and I think it's better than even this new one from the new movie. I know people like the tank. It's super cool to have a big thing, but I don't know why, but I love that Batmobile the best.
Oh, don't you have a Batmobile?
You mean like a toy?
Yeah, a toy.
Well,
okay, we're showing off his room right now.
No, it's a Matchbox. It's nothing.
Here, give it to the camera there.
It's nothing. I know there's some people have big models of it, but this is my little Matchbox. See, this is my favorite Batmobile.
Vroom vroom.
What are you doing?
What am I doing there?
So, anyways, back to the review. This movie has great performances by Michael Keaton, who does a great job when he's in costume as Batman. He does a good job as Bruce Wayne too, but even though he doesn't say much or do much when he's Bruce Wayne, Alfred is good. The Joker is great. I love Jack Nicholson in this movie. He puts so much energy into the performance. He brings a crazy yet fun at the same time. He's intimidating but also not, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Yeah. I really like the climactic duel at the end of this movie on top of the church. It's very epic and very good for the late 1980s, even though they could have used CGI because they did have CGI back then, but not much. I just can't stress how much I really like this movie. There's just so many scenes. My favorite movie scene is probably of all time is the chemical factory scene in this movie, the fight that they have in there. That's probably one of my favorite scenes of all time. Of the music and just the angles and the shots and everything is so great in that scene. Andrew, would you like to pitch in now with your positives?
I'd love to pitch in, and I'm gonna go out I'm gonna say it right now. I think Michael Keaton is the best Batman we
Oh
have
yes,
seen.
thank you.
I don't care what you people say about Batman in The Dark Knight. I don't care what you say about Batman and Robin. George Clooney, guys, come on, he's really good too. But Michael Keaton brings this whole Batman in this way that is just so boss and awesome and just so. He's so great as Batman.
He doesn't need to be martial arts ninja to be the greatest Batman.
That is what the problem I have with some of the Dark Knight. It's like there's some parts where it kind of feels like I don't know.
It doesn't feel like it could be any guy in the suit when it's with the Dark Knight trilogy. This movie, it feels like any guy could get in that rubber suit and go out there and kick ass.
And he performs it so well. And the action scenes, he's just so great with it. The action. Did he do his own stunts?
Well, I'm sure he's wearing the suit, and yeah, I'm pretty sure there can't really be many stuntmen because there's nothing really that fancy in this movie. So
yeah, so I love all the action scenes in this movie, and especially the chemical scene is really cool. Going back to The Dark Knight, I do like Heath Ledger better as the Joker. I'm just gonna be honest. I think I like him a more grittier Joker, but
I understand.
But oh my gosh. Jack Nicholson as the Joker
I think Jack Nicholson just looks a lot better as the Joker.
Oh, for sure. I think he looks the best. I'm just saying
he could have had better lines and a little more intimidating. I think
that is why I like the Dark Knight one better. But he does look the best. So like I said, I like all the action scenes. Of course, Danny Elfman's score is gold. I like anything Danny Elfman does. It's great. I love how Tim Burton's vision of this film is very good. And of course, all the sets are great. I love how Gotham City looks. I mean, I'm getting pickier, but I mean, the Batmobile is freaking awesome looking.
And I love also the scene where it's like where Jack Nicholson, the Joker, is getting plastic surgery after he falls into the big tub of chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
That scene is like played in such a cinematic way, like with all the shadows and stuff, and like the plastic surgeon is like all scared for his life or whatever. Like that scene's great. I love it with the Danny Elfman music. It's all like, ooh. I love that scene.
Everything plays off each other, and it's a really good movie. You should totally check it out. Carter, should I even ask? Is there any negatives to this film?
Well, like I said, it's a very flawed film. It's not the greatest movie, but I do love it. For negatives, I will just say that there's a lot of plot holes, I guess. A lot of people have a problem that Alfred let Vicky Vale into the Batcave. That doesn't bug me. I thought that worked for the character of Batman for development reasons. I thought that was good. I don't think that was terrible. I do think that it helped that the Joker killed Batman's parents. I think that added more depth to the movie as well.
I really did. Yeah, I like the beginning of the movie like that with that.
Yeah, it's not really at the beginning, but it is adds to the movie. The problems are some of the dialogue is really corny. I won't deny that. Some of the lines are just like, oh, did he have to say that? He ruined a perfect moment. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes Kim Basinger, who plays Vicky Vale, she looks very good, but some of her acting is like, just not good. But still, these things don't take off big problems for me. Like, don't take off that much from the movie. Another problem is the some of the action is not believable because Batman can't turn his neck. He's always doing this, and it always looks like he might get beat up if that was a real person. But also that doesn't bug me too much because this is Batman and it's awesome. And the last problem is at the end of the movie when they're fighting on top of the church tower. I don't understand how the Joker's henchmen got up there before Batman did to fight him off. That was totally a script convenience. That was totally a flaw. But other than that, those are my only negatives. I know it's kind of a few, but those are just the problems the movie has. I love this movie with a passion. Andrew, what are your negatives?
Like I said, I haven't seen this movie for probably 3 years. You can just probably acknowledge when I said that that scene was at the beginning of the movie, which it wasn't.
Yeah.
Is it in a flashback?
It's a flashback.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The problems I have with this movie, they're small because I do really like this movie. But it's not the best Batman movie. I think The Dark Knight is. I think it is the best Batman movie.
Fair.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't want to be cliche, but I think it is. I had a few problems with Michael Keaton's dialogue. I think there is some cheesy stuff that it did kind of ruin some moments. I mean, if I remember this right, there's a lot of close-ups sometimes of him in the bat when he was like with the mask on. And he just said sometimes like weird, quirky things like every once in a while.
Yeah.
Just when it just kind of looked, some of the angles in this movie, like when they have some close-ups on face, I remember that was just kind of weird. Also, the Joker, I like him a lot, but there's just a few things that are just almost too weird for the Joker. Like when he's with that woman, I remember, and I'm trying to remember the scene. Like I wish I would have watched this last night, but isn't he like something? Doesn't he like kill her by doing something?
He squirts his acid flower like on her face.
Yeah.
She's like takes off the mask.
Yeah.
In the end, she's got like her scarred face.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just I didn't like that. I don't know why. I just didn't like that.
Well, I thought that kind of showed. That was one of the only scenes that showed his how intimidating how intimidating the Joker could be.
That's a fair argument. I just thought it was, I don't know, a little bit misplaced. I don't know.
I think there's too much Prince dancing for the Joker.
Okay,
it's a lot of fun. I do love it because it's great, but it's not always what we need for the Joker. I think if this movie was longer and they added more intimidating scenes of the Joker, then it would have been perfect. Because you need that balance of fun and intimidatingly scary.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else I dislike about this movie. I just think it's a good movie. I just don't think it's the best Batman, to be honest.
And I thought Billy D. Williams, who played Lando,
yeah,
he was. I think he did a good job as Harvey Dent in this movie.
Oh, he did. I think I liked him more than whoever played the person in Dark Knight.
Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah, I think I did. I actually kind of like him. I don't know why. And the action scenes I think were all great, but I've seen better Batman action scenes.
Yeah, it's dated.
It is,
but it's a lovable.
That is the exact word I was looking for. There's some parts of this movie are a little dated. That's why I like Dark Knight a little more because it's so much more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as fun as this Batman. Okay,
yeah.
You got something to show. There.
And this is my favorite thing in my collection. It's my Batman Steelbook. Just look at that, how great that is. Just take a gander. Take a gander. Look at that spine. Oop. There it is. And the back. Just look at how epic that is. Man. There he is, standing in the smoke. Freaking epic.
Freaking epic. So, should I even ask, Carter, what is your rating for Batman?
With all the flaws and the problems that I have with this movie, it's my favorite movie of all time. Still, have to give it a 10 out of 10 stars for Batman.
Woo! You can give it a 11 out of 10.
Because it works so well as a film for me. It just works in every way of what a movie is supposed to be. It's entertaining. It's awesome. It's got great music by Danny Elfman and Prince. Great performances. Some script problems, but yeah, 10 out of 10 for me.
From what I remember, this is a movie that is very entertaining, can be a little bit dated, but there's so much there that you're going to enjoy it, and it's definitely a Blu-ray buy. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 from what I remember. I'll probably give it an 8.5 or something later on when I watch it again, but this movie's very good. You should totally check it out. A great Batman film. Now, I want everybody, like I always say, to go follow us on Instagram at @OfficialMovieManiacs, and to know you're at the right place, Carter, pick up the poster. Get the poster.
Yes.
We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna crash the internet. We are gonna. Do I not? I don't have. Okay, I don't. Okay, I thought I had my phone so we could take a picture, a selfie, and then I'd show you where you could go for Instagram, but that didn't really work. So Carter, just
put that away then.
Yeah, I should prepare myself a little more.
I don't know what that was.
No, I was just gonna show you guys. I was gonna post a picture on Instagram right now, and then you'll know when you go on there that it's our channel, and it would also give you guys to know that the review's up. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up then.
Batman's good. Anything else, Carter, that you want to get out there and show your Batman love?
No.
Do you have any more things in here?
There's actually not. So this is I'm Carter. That's Andrew. Follow us on Instagram at @OfficialMovieManiacs, like you were saying.
Oh man.
Comment down below what you think of Batman, and if you're excited for Batman v Superman, you probably are. And tell us what your favorite Batman movie is. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.